Hey guys, good afternoon. Franco with Trading Futures Live. In this video, I will recap my trades from today. Let's jump right into it. All right, so let's go to the H1. Today is the June 28th. I took two trades, one loser, one winning. My first trade was a tradable reaction. I did make a mistake here that I certainly wasn't aware at the time, but in reality is that, okay, this area was created, but since I chose this lagging candle, right, there's nothing to stop price from here to here, right, or at least up to this point. So um, in all reality, the trade was in a good location, but my invalidation point was incorrect, and I can show you guys how the zone must have been drawn, and it's like this. um, I got in here confirmation because the internals were not very aligned. As a matter of fact, after I got in, I started to see all these highs created on the tick chart. Overall, the tick chart was trending down, lower lows here and lower highs. Now the ADQD, yes, I did have it against me, but I am allowed to trade tradable reactions when the ADQD is going against me without a retracement. Meaning, here was not a good point, but here was a good point, or here was a good point, right? I made few mistakes in this trade. My invalidation point must have been put at 154, uh, but why? Because I was being stopped out in the middle of nowhere. So and the zone was still valid. The invalidation point was still up here, right? There's nothing to stop price from here to here, but this whole area. Now it was very good. I have this pivot, I have this pivot, I have this pivot, right? So my location was pretty nice. So well, I ended up losing this trade for a -1. Then my second trade was a tradable reaction as well. I did have this huge drop, and I was waiting for a shallow retracement. I need a micro pullback. I told Jorge in the morning I need a micro pullback to engage, right? At the time, I had this order. I had the order placed here, right? This is my second field, but when price got here, I see all these drop base drop, and I see here the internals where like it started to not roll over, but not making a new high. So I decided to market in. I wanted to front run the zone because I felt like, all right, this thing can roll over right before my zone, like it always happens. So and now my risk is a lot higher because my account is growing. So I had just one contract here. I was allowed to have a second contract and rise my risk overall up to $600, right? And then I front run the zone, ended up filling me in with two contracts, and this was my target. It rolled over up to my target, then it created a shallow or a micro pullback, and then continued to go down. Here, I look at the internals. I do see how the ADQD works better for me when it's retracing, right? Here, the tick chart did not create any new high. It was creating a lower low. Now, this candle was printed right after I was in my trade, so I couldn't do anything. I either let my stop work or let my target to get filled, right? But at the end, the trade ended up working nicely. Here's again how I can find locations. I have 1, 2, 3 pivot created at overnight, 2 a.m., 8 in the morning after the news, and then at the market open. It was a pretty nice location, right? And as of 2 in the afternoon that I'm recording this video, market is still dropping from that point. So the wick is being pretty good. 4R The monthly is up to 20 hours, so I met my monthly goal. But I was still trading. We were talking about scaling down because I already met my goal for the month. I might do that tomorrow. But oh, and by the way, we just recorded a walk it off on number 3. It's a pretty good video because today, since I increased my risk, I was a bit out of my comfort zone, if you will. So I was a bit like nervous while I was in the trade, but at the end I didn't do any stupid thing to just to screw my trade. So it's a very good learning experience because as you progress in trading, you increase your risk and you get to make more money and to risk more money. So psychology kicks in if you're not ready. So we did a walk it off video. Please go check it out because it's very, very good. Please like, subscribe, and share. That helps us with the YouTube algo, and it helps us to get to more people, right? Thank you. See you tomorrow.